Going live stream.
Let's wait till we're online.
Okay.
And good evening, everybody. This is Rabbi Karen, and we're here for our Tuesday Maariv service. I'm here on Zoom with Sue, Ellen Rose, Marvin, and Toby, who is new to our Shalom family. So welcome, everybody. I'm also on Facebook. I am on Rabbi Stephen Blaine's page, JUCJSLI, Sim Shalom page. Plus, we are on simshalom.com and YouTube, so you just can't get rid of us. We're all over the place. And Albert is on our chat, so welcome, Albert. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're fine. So I hope people in this country are staying warm. We've had chilly mornings here in Florida, a whole 64 degrees. And believe me, you turn the heated seats on in the car because we're not used to that. But really, there's that mega storm coming across, and I just want everybody to be safe and just be glad that you're joining us. So let us begin our Tuesday Maariv service. Maariv weekday service. Hine matovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is and how pleasant when we dwell together in unity. And now our call to praise. Baruch hu et Adonai hamavorach. Baruch Adonai hamarach leolam vaed. Praise Adonai, to whom our praise is due forever. Praise be Adonai, to whom praise is due now and forever. And now we think of this time of when Adonai separated light from dark and dark from light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, b'chochma poter sharim, u'vitvuna mishanei tim u'machaliv et hazmanim, umsader et kochavim b'mishmoroteim barakia kirtzono. You abound in blessings, Eternal One, our God, sovereign of all time and space, whose word brings on twilight. With wisdom you open gateways, with understanding you alter times. Vary the seasons and assign the stars to their watches in the sky. Creator of day and night, who rolls light away from darkness and darkness from light. You cause days to pass and bring about night, distinguishing between day and night. Source of all forces is your name. Baruch atah Adonai Ha'ma'ariv Aravim. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who brings on twilight. Everlasting love you offer your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night, we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. I just need to close the doors of my den for a moment because the sound of the rain hitting the skylight can get a little deafening. Okay, I'm back. And now the prayer that doesn't ask, but the prayer that states who we are, our creed, our beliefs. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom forever and ever. V'ahavta, and you shall love. And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. And all these words which I command you on this day shall be in your heart. And you shall teach them diligently to your children. And you shall speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you rise up, and when you lie down. And you shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be for frontlets between your eyes. And you shall write them on the doorposts of your house and upon your gates. This is for Toby. That's the mezuzah that goes on your door. So you put that on your doorposts and on your gate. You may remember and do all of my commandments and be holy, holy unto your God. And now, another miracle created by Adonai was the parting of the Red Sea. And Miriam and the women, as they went through this parting, sang the song to rejoice. Mi chamocha balim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, no ra tehilot, osef eleh. Your children witnessed your sovereignty, the sea splitting before Moses and Miriam. This is our God, they cried, Adonai will reign forever and ever. Thus it is said, Adonai redeemed Jacob from a hand stronger than his own. Praise are you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. Okay, let's see who's in our chat. Zipporah has joined us. Ellen Friedman has joined us. Albert is still on our restream. Okay. I will be back again. I'm sorry. I need to get a tissue. Excuse me. I'm sorry about that. They mowed the lawns this morning and it has thrown my sinuses off all day today. So I just needed my little tissue. Okay. So welcome everybody. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you could join us as we go back to our Maariv service. Hashivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'achamidenu malkeinu l'chayim ufrosh aleinu sukkot shlomecha. Baruch atah Adonai haporesh sukkot shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. Adonai, we thank you. We thank you for all that you've given us. Thank you for your love, your compassion, your mercy. Please guide us, guard us, shelter us, help all those who are in need of you. Help us and remove hostility, war, famine, and sorrow from our path. Protect us, Adonai, especially in these troubled times. Be gracious and continue the compassion that you have given us. Guard our going and our coming in life, and in peace now and for all eternity, spread us over your shelter of peace. Blessed are you, eternal one, who spread your shelter of peace over us, over your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Okay, let's see. I've got my Ellen Rose chatting in the Zoom chat. Yitkada v'yitkada shemei rabba b'yamadi v'achirute v'yamlich malchute v'chayechon uv'yo omechon uv'chayedecha beit Yisrael bagala uvizman kariv v'yimaru amen yehi shmei rabba mevorach Le'olam le'omei amaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yapar v'yiroman v'yinaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei d'kudusha b'richu le'elam mikol b'chata v'shirata Tushbechata v'nechemata damiram bialma v'yemaru. Amen. And now our standing prayer, which I ask for you to stay seated if the body will not allow you to stand. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim v'Konei HaKol, v'Zocher Chazdei Avot v'Imaot, Umevi Gula Livnei V'neihem L'man Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshia u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'Ezrat Sarah. Dear God, we're imploring upon you. You've made promises to our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. Please, Adonai, remember the promises you made to our ancestors, our mishpacha, and we implore you to keep those promises to us. And now the Givurot, strength Givurah. Adonai is the only strength we need. Adonai gives strength to the living. He's the only superhero that we need. Ata gibor li'olam Adonai, mechayeh hakol atarav lahoshia, mechakeh chaim bechesed, mechayeh hakol berachamim rabim, somech noflim v'rofei cholim, umatir asurim, umkayem emunato, Lishenei afar michamocha bal givurot umido melach melech memid umchayem umatzmiach Yeshua b'ne'emanata lahayot hakol Baruch atah Adonai mechayei hakol. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back to live while I take something from my throat. These darn allergies and sinuses. Ugh. This week's Torah portion is Parsha Vayeshev, all in the family, biblical style. Now, before I begin reading, when I was studying, going back 25 years ago, and a rabbi brought out the point that this wasn't exactly what we consider Jewish family, brotherly love. In the book of Genesis, we don't see that too much. And I had to think about it, and I said, how very true. Sarah sends out Hagar with Ishmael. What Jewish mother would do that? At least she would provide enough food. I mean, you wouldn't see that today. You wouldn't think of it as this is the terms of a Jewish mother. These are the terms of a Jewish family. We're going to find out more. The Parsha begins with Jacob and his sons. Jacob's favorite wife is Rachel, and she gave birth to Joseph. And so Jacob shows to his family that Rachel is his favorite wife, and Joseph is his favorite son. TorahVort.com states that Jacob's favorite son, Joseph, brought him false reports about his brothers, accusing his brothers of various misdeeds. This was Lashon Hara on his part, the evil tongue. And Joseph failed to judge the brothers favorably. Jacob presents Joseph with a coat of various color stripes. TorahVort.com states this triggered further jealousy by the other brothers. Jacob was at fault for showing one of his sons favoritism. The Talmud states that a father should not single out one child amongst the others. TorahVort.com continues that Joseph increased their brothers' jealousy by relating prophetic dreams in which signifying that all his family would appoint him king. So far, we've read several Parsha, concerning family rivalry and treachery, and the ultimate sin, brother against brother. Aviva Zornveri says Joseph behaves with the narcissism of youth. He consciously tells Jacob malicious lies, flaunting the fact that he is the favorite son. David Siegel states tension between brothers is at a boiling point. They wanted to kill Joseph, but Reuven convinces them not to. Beginning with Adam and Eve, their sons had a rivalry. Cain felt that Abel was favored by Adonai, and Cain murdered his brother. Abraham then sends his firstborn and mother out into the desert with few provisions. Isaac favored his firstborn Esau, while Rebekah favored the other twin, Jacob. Rebekah tells Jacob what to do to trick Isaac and gain Isaac's blessing. Then Jacob needed to flee from Esau. Rabbi Neil J. Lovinger said Joseph is the favorite son, and he acts it. A familiar pattern in the book of Genesis repeats itself in the story of Joseph and his brothers. One son is favored over the others, and there is tension, jealousy, and eventual estrangement. Remember last week, we just talked about Jacob meeting up again with Esau after so many years of estrangement and fear. Rashi said that the brothers did not speak to Joseph at all because their father gave Joseph the special gifts and loved his mother more than the mothers of the other sons. So what have we learned? That we don't learn from the past, that we go forward. We need to provide an example to our children. Jacob did not learn. Daniel Kimmel states, Jacob, who saw his own father favoring his brother, and saw tensions between the sisters Rachel and Leah, his wives, should have been supremely sensitive to such things. Instead of correcting himself by showering love on the older brothers, or at heart toning down his blatant favoritism, Jacob might have averted a situation where the brothers actively conspired against Joseph. But Jacob did not learn. He suffered for years thinking Joseph had passed away. We read about how abuse repeats itself generation after generation. It is up to us to take a stand and stop the cycle from continuing into the future. Are we repeating what we know, even the negative? Or are we breaking the mold and leading with positive behaviors? This is what our children and our grandchildren will follow. Okay, let's begin with, let's reflect on the prayers in our hearts and our mind for a few moments of silent reflection. Oh, say shalom bimrumav. Yaseh shalom aleinu. Ve'ako Yisrael. Imru amen. Oh, say shalom bimrumav. Yaseh shalom aleinu. Ve'ako Yisrael, Imru, amen. And now we get ready for our prayer for healing. So please type in the name of all those who need our healing thoughts and prayers. And I'm going to begin with Sid and Joyce, Katie and Luna, Chris, Robin, Riley, daughter of Brandy, Elizabeth's daughter, Hannah Bat Leola, Joel, Susie, Ronnie, Seal's daughter, Diane, and Rabbi Allison's daughter. all those suffering physically and emotionally around the world. Valerie, Erin, Maddie, Trey, Malcolm, Maya, Rose, Amy, Tamara, Joel, Beth, and her father, Rabbi Galit, Albert, those we love, and our loving pets. Dorothy, Mark, Marlene, Jean, Mary, Sue, Jimmy, and his father. Elias's grandma, Franny. My friend David with cancer, although suffering with PTSD. Heidi Lute, Carol Pontias, Timothy Paul Taylor. Osim Shalomers Anita Refuah Shlema. Okay, anybody else? Let us continue. Mi shebeirach avotenu v'chol habraha limotenu. May the source of strength be blessed. May the source of strength who blessed the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mi shebeirach imotenu v'chol habracha le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. I'm going to add Ginny Bot, Nina, Alexandra Bot, Aurora, Ginny Bot, Juana, and Ken's wife. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula liotzer bereshit, shelo asanu kikoye haratzot, v'lo samanu kimishpachot hadama, shelo sam helkenu kahem, v'gor aleinu kehol hamanam, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech malchei hamlochim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, V'ne'eman v'haya Adonai, L'melech al koretz, Bayom hahu, Yeh Adonai echad, U'shemo echad. We recall the loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died in the season and years past, and those whom we have taken into our hearts with our own. The memories of all of them are with us. Our griefs and sympathies are mingled as we praise Adonai and pray for the coming of Adonai's kingdom. Yitgadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah, v'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malhutei, v'chayechon uv'yomechon, Uv'chayedecho Beit Yisrael, Bagalavas Maariv Yimru Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevorach Le'olam Olmei Amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yiroman v'yinaseh. V'yitadar v'yitalei v'yitalal. Shmei D'Hudashah B'richu. Le'ela mincho b'chata v'shirata tushb'chata v'nechamata. Tamiram v'yalma v'yimru Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba min Shemaya. V'chayim aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimru Amen. Oseh Shalom b'mumah, Hu ya'aseh Shalom aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimru Amen. And may all those who are in mourning be comforted by the one who comforts all. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us on this Tuesday evening Maariv service. I'm glad to see familiar faces. I'm glad to see new faces. I'm just glad that you're here to join us. Be well, everybody. You know, we're here 6 days. We're here 5 days a week. Rabbi Deborah, Rabbi Galit, myself, Rabbi Nancy, Rabbi Elias, Rabbi Steve, sometimes Rabbi Judy. You know, we all, as you know, we all fill in for each other. And just be safe in this weather. Look up our upcoming classes on the JSLI page. We got an upcoming rabbinic class, cantorial class, my J-Leap class on pre-rabbinic, learning about Judaism, and our conversion classes. So be well, be happy, and most of all, be warm and safe, everybody.
תודה רבה. שבוע טוב, everybody. חג שמח חנוכה.
That's right. Chag Sameach Hanukkah. That's right. Next week, I expect to see you sitting here with latkes.
Yeah, donuts.
Zuccaniyot. Again, be well, everybody, and take care. Bye-bye.